Alright, so I got a new upgrade. Another thing to spend money on. This is a haptic feedback pad that you put on the sim racing seat here. It's called the HF8. It's from Next Level Racing, just like my rig is. And I'm going to pop it open and then plug her in and see how this performs. It's probably not going to be like the motion rigs. Obviously it's not going to be like the motion rig, but those things cost a lot, and you know, it's not really something I think I'll ever buy, to be honest. Just given the circumstance, you need space for that kind of stuff, and I know this isn't the final location of my sim rig. It'll be in the basement once it's developed, because this is actually my son's room. But yeah, see if I can open this. There's one. It's a stubborn one. There we go. Here's the second. I'm not sure why it's having so much trouble there, but all done. Pop this right open. It's just the external box. We'll put it down here and we'll take out the actual box, which we can see right here. Basically just a pad. I believe this has some sort of control that you put on, that you have on the side where you can choose the intensity. I'm not too sure. I think you do have that. I think I saw that on a picture. And then you place it on the seat. Obviously not on this seat. It's going to go on my rig. And yeah, and then I'll test it out. Scan me to see it in action. I'm guessing that maybe it has some sort of software or something. I don't know. It is compatible with PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and even the Switch, surprisingly. But yeah, PC is where I'll mainly use this, unless it works with GT7, which it might. It might not. Who knows? Just gonna take a look here on the side. So it has 8 individual haptic vibration motors. So inside these, there's little motors. Inside the pad itself, there's little motors. I hope I don't feel them while I'm sitting on them, because that'll be super uncomfortable. I hope they're like padded in a way where you'll feel the haptics go, but you won't feel them actually like rub against your butt or something. Sounds like on the PlayStation and Xbox you have to plug it into the controller or something. I believe it works with sound instead. Most likely, I don't know. Designed to fit all chairs. It looks like it might fit all chairs. It looks kind of slim. Works with VR and all that stuff. And yeah, let's take a look. Let's pull it out. Got a box here. No nails to open this. I also didn't grab a knife, but what I use is a little, there we go. Pop that open. And this is the power brick. And a couple pieces fell, so in Canada, we're going to use the default. So I'll put this to the side. These ones will be saved in the box. This is European. This works in Portugal, I know, because I lived there most of my life. So this is the ones we use there. If I'm not wrong, this should be United Kingdom or England. Actually never been, well, been in the airport, that's it. But I think this is what they use there. And then this one I'm not sure. I'm not sure which part of the world uses this, but I could also Google that if I want to learn. It's probably good to know in case the guy travels. Maybe Asia? I don't know. Alright. Here comes the pad. And looks like that's all the contents in the box. It's wrapped up. Nice and tight. A little bit of tape here that I ripped. let's pull this thing out of here. Whoop. Instructions manual fell right out. These power bricks, I'm going to put them right there. And yeah. I don't know if this is the front or back. Okay, this is that part where you sit on, looks like, because it has the padding. It's really soft. I can feel the motor in the back here, so in the back I can feel it right here. Little motors. Yeah, I can feel them in these points here. There's that controller I thought it had. So obviously this goes like this, and it has some wiring back here. An instructions manual. I am going to put it right there on my rig. For the time being, I'm just going to set this up. And I'll be back in a few. I do think I will need the instructions manual, because the amount of wires that I'm seeing back here, which I can show again. You got that control panel, you got a strap. Not quite sure how I'm going to strap it, but I'll figure it out. And then some controls, USB, looks like an audio something. I think this works with sound, but we'll see once it gets going. We'll take a look and I'll be back in a few. Alright, so it's all put up nice and tight. This will probably fold a little bit by the time I use it and sit on it. I did have to run these under here. I might loosen them up and try to put them in this area instead. I did have to go this way, and behind there's almost like a U-shaped pattern, so I went through these holes and clamped it or tightened it up there. I know I don't need this, just looks kind of cool. This is the power supply for it. You have to click it all the way. I ran it underneath underneath the sim seat. And then this is the power or control module that you power on to run the actual HF8. I did run the wire underneath. It has more cables here, which is for sound. A little bit of dog hair there. And then hook it up to the PC on this hub, just there. I know my Wi-Fi antenna's fallen, but it's tough to keep it standing when the shape of the top of my PC is like kind of like that. But yeah, sorry about the poor cable management. I just have a lot going on. PC, laptops, wheelbase, pedals, all this stuff hooked up. But we'll go from there. Alright, so pad's installed. Application is installed. And I'll just quickly show how to do that. So, got the web page here, nextlevelracing.com, and you won't be able to see because of my camera in the way. But up here there's like four, not dots, but 4 lines. You click that, it's like the settings or options button. And then there's drivers and downloads. First option that under support, you click that, and basically it's going to tell you to input the barcode or the serial number, which in this case we can find on the control panel of the HF8. Put that in, and once you enter, it'll show a couple of options. Select the top one, it'll download the application. Once we install that application, I've been playing lately, gear shift, all this stuff, suspension, I'm not too sure how it all works. Oh yeah. Okay, I felt that over there. Let's try the, yeah, feel that. Oh, and you can feel it right down here. Okay, pretty cool. Action requirement. In Automobilista 2, navigate to option system, set shared memory to no, UDP frequency to 6, and UDP protocol version to Project Cars 2. Okay, so we'll go back here. Automobilista 2, it looks like it's all set up. Can I go with this, configure, whatever? I think it automatically does it. These options, not too sure. I know you can go and change a bunch of different things. I did see that on the video. Okay, that's what it is. So suspension. Okay, I don't understand many of these things. So let's go ground effects, engine RPM, speed, acceleration, rev limiter, brake. So does this mean I'm turning them off or on? And what does this do? So I can turn this as well, the control module. I'm wondering if it changes anything. But you know what? Let's keep it all on. And let's go to this thing here. And let's pop Automobilist 2 open. Let's see. Let's run the game. And I can't forget, I need to make that change that the game was saying there. Oh, I can already feel this vibrating. I think that's just the car sitting there. It's very intense. Why have I been disconnected? It is very intense. I think maybe I have this too high. Let's try this again. I think it's too intense. Maybe I don't have to have all those things turned on. I'm not too sure. That is stuff that I need to figure out. Very, yeah, it's like vibrating very strong. It's like a constant vibration. I want to go over a bump. Let's try this. I feel that, yeah. I think the 100% on it is too much. Okay, I can turn it lower. Interesting, interesting. Let's go over this bump. It's surprisingly fast. Now I'm starting to feel different vibrations. This one, for example, on my right leg, I felt it. Yeah, I can definitely feel the bumps. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I can definitely feel all that. Very, very interesting. I like it. And you can feel it in the specific places, which is really cool. This road, because it's so it's so bumpy, you can feel like it's like a constant vibration. Let's go over this one. Yeah. here. Let's go to the feedback of the forces, and oh, it is on the normal. Huh. Okay. Did I turn it back the other day? What did I do here? Force feedback I got at 90 on the wheel itself, on the rim. It's fine. I can still feel a lot. Let's resume. I need to figure out, because it's like a constant vibration. You can barely feel those bigger bumps. Okay. You feel the road all the time, but it's like a constant vibration. Lower it. So it has a dial on this control, and that dial, as you rotate left, obviously it lowers the intensity. If you rotate it right, it increases it. This paired up with the force feedback of the wheel is actually really, really cool. I just wanted to, here's an area where I think it'll be interesting, is coming up here on that turn up there, the really tight one, the half circle. Right. Yeah, I'm feeling, oh yeah, I'm picking up vibrations, left leg there. This is very, very cool. Except my driving right here wasn't great. You don't really need a motion rig when you have something like this, actually. You know, you don't feel like some of the G-forces, obviously. You don't feel any of that. But you feel the road now. Like, before, you felt everything through the wheel itself, the wheelbase, which is still quite amazing. Right there I felt all those bumps. But now you're feeling it from the wheelbase, but also at the same time you're feeling all these little vibrations from the road itself. And as I turned it down, it got a lot better, because when you have this thing all dialed up to 100%, it is really strong, and it's just a strong vibration. It's like your phone's going off with the ring, but like constant, and you can barely tell the difference between the bumps on the road. But as I dialed it down, I'm not sure which percentage, but I dialed it down quite a bit. Then you feel like it feels so much better. You can actually tell differences. You can, like right now curving, I'm starting to feel vibrations on certain parts of my legs and stuff, which is really, really cool. Really cool. Now this thing isn't really cheap. It's actually expensive, but so here in Canada about close to 300 bucks. But thankfully, if you're an Amazon Prime person, Amazon has something really good nowadays, which you can purchase things and pay in monthly installments with no interest. So all I need to do is 5 payments on this and it's paid for. Which is a lot easier than just paying out once. I could have, but I'm like, why? If I can pay 50 bucks a month and barely notice that I purchased this instead of paying $300 right away. I think it makes more sense for me to just pay it 5 times with no interest. I think it makes sense for anyone. That's how I purchased my rig too. Just paid it in 5 or 6 months with $200 installments, and it does feel a lot easier. Yeah, sure, you can just lay the money out. You could do that. Okay, this has been interesting. Okay, now I stopped. The vibrations like really calmed down. They're not super strong right now. I really do like it. So far, very interesting. So let's go back. I'm gonna test out another one, another track, and see how it behaves on a track that's slightly less bumpy, just to see if I can feel different bumps there. Spa for the champs, maybe that one. That's a good option. And what should I use here? I could use a GT car. I could go with one of these. Raise the Formula. No. Formula Retro. Bravo. Cool to take one of these older Formula cars. Just to test it out. Formula Classic. What is this? These are Raise the cars. I think those are made by the studio. Do we have any real McLaren? Oh, okay, now we're talking. 72E, okay, now we're really talking. Lotus 79. Oh, the McLaren MP4, okay. You know what, let's take that and see how this goes. Just to see how this one feels. I'm kinda really curious. But so far I can say like this feels quite amazing, quite interesting. I'm already feeling the car vibrate. It's already going on my lower parts there. Alright, well. You can tell the road's less bumpy right away. Oh yeah, see? As I go over that apex, yeah, feeling all these vibrations. Oh yeah, very good. Wheels locked there. Ooh, the turning radius. Never driven this vehicle ever. In a video game, even less than life. There we go. Didn't expect it to not turn that well. Oh yeah, you feel all those bumps. This track is even cooler because it has less bumps around, which makes you feel all the different little things a lot more. The other one, because it is such a bumpy road, you basically feel almost the same thing. But right now I touch these apexes and you really feel the detail. You feel like the little bumps that the apexes have, like you really feel it all. And you feel it in different parts of your legs and bum here. Like it's really cool. Well, the second gear kind of doesn't really turn that much, this thing. Oh, not turn too much. Okay. Like to lock. It does handle quite impressively, this car, to be honest. Oh, you felt all of that right here in my Boom chakalaka. Oh yeah. Oh, you feel all these bumps. It's insane. I love it. And I think I have it set up to like the perfect amount of vibration right now. See, it only has 5 gears. I wish it had 6. Can I do this flat? Oh yes, I can. Do it nice and flat. Woo! Wheels locked. Brake a little too late there. Let's go. These things don't have traction control, obviously, so it's my goodness. There we go. See if I can do a proper lap with this. Can I flat it? Yes, yes. Oh yeah, oh no. Owie. Do the wheel. Okay, so cool. You feel it all. It's pretty good. It's pretty damn good. I like it. But I want to try to get a proper lap in here with this thing. Let's see. First gear might be the gear. The immersion right now is just so much better. Like feeling all these bumps. Oh yeah, it's so cool. I can't even describe how cool this is. It is really, really cool. Oh, you feel all these little tiny details on the apex. All of it. Oh yeah. All of it. You feel all of it. It's so good. I like it a lot. Oh yes, I like it. This is really cool. I don't even know when this came out, but it must have been recent because I just saw it a few weeks ago for the first time. And then I was like, yeah, I think I know what I want for post-Christmas. Then I bought it for myself. And it came yesterday. I just didn't feel like setting this up. And it does take a little bit to set up, just because of the wiring and all these straps and such. Minutes, 9 seconds. Oh yes. Let's keep going. Now, how did I manage to still stay in the track? I think it's because I touched the air back there. terrible. Better that not cancel my time. Alright, I'm out of the track. Okay, whatever. That's about enough for now. Yeah. I am very satisfied with this. I'm not even kidding. I love it. Money well spent. And yeah, if you're thinking of getting this, I'd say it's worth it. It's a lot cheaper than a motion rig, and motion rig will give you like all those movements. I did try one once. Like you'll feel the curves and all that stuff, but not the vibration, so it's a little different. I guess you could add this to it, but then you're making a super rig. But you can definitely do that. You can get one of those butt kickers. They say the butt kicker's even better than this. I think it just kind of allocates the vibrations to different places. This one's like fixed motors, but it's really cool. I like it, and yeah, I think it's a good upgrade for immersion. I think it's gonna really make a difference. It doesn't mean I'll be faster or anything, but it'll make me have more fun because I'll feel more immersed in the experience, like feeling the vibrations of the car, plus with the force feedback from the rim. I just think it's going to be a different story in terms of immersion. It's going to be a lot more fun, a lot more interesting, and I think it's worth it when you're spending not a crazy amount of money. So I think it's definitely worth it for the price. I wish it was a bit cheaper. Like this probably doesn't cost too much to make, but anything sim racing related is always expensive, and whoever wants to get into this kind of stuff needs to spend the money.